Good evening, everyone. I'm Sharon Martinez, and I'm thrilled to be here at the red carpet premiere of Making Bones, a short crime thriller by Late Flicks Originals. We have a lot to cover tonight, and it's been a year in waiting. So let's get the scoop from some of our guests. Hi, I'm here with Joey Ambrosini, and Joey was a writer, director, and an actor in this film. So, Joey, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling incredible tonight. We've been waiting months for this to come together, and I'm just glad that we're doing it. It's been almost a year in the making. So
I'm excited for you. How challenging was it to be both an actor and a director in this film?
it was my directorial debut. It was challenging. Every well worth it though. Being on both sides of the camera, it's never easy. But I was able to trust my crew, and I'm really proud of how everything came out. It's been a true blessing, and having it here at Monroe, it's been really meaningful to me, bringing this into my hometown and doing what I love.
Now, you played a co lead character. You played Tommy DeSenza. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Tommy?
Tommy is it was a really exciting role. Tommy is he's extreme. He's extreme. He loves the lifestyle of, I guess, that young sort of gangster type. But we had a lot of fun. It was really challenging because putting myself in the mindset of such a character with really extreme. We'll call it.
Personality? Personality?
Right. Oh yeah, the personality. I like to think of myself as a really nice guy, but you know, I think I played the part pretty well.
Okay. So, without giving away the movie, what was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene, definitely to direct, was definitely the very intense sit down scene, which I'm really looking forward to everyone seeing tonight. Another scene shot in my hometown of Monroe, Connecticut, and having to direct a scene with such incredible talent: Randy Baruso, Tony Spera. Um, I couldn't honestly. I loved directing every second of this, but I would say that would probably be my favorite scene to have direct was the intense sit down scene.
And I have to say, just watching you evolve in this whole filmmaking over the year, I can see that this is truly something that is very passionate for you.
Very much so, very much. And like I said, bringing it into Monroe is just. I don't know what I would have done without this entire town. And here we are right now, Monroe Social, the backbone of this entire place. Constantine has been incredible. The entire staff has been incredible, and we're really blessed to bring this here tonight.
Well, thank you for having us all here.
Absolutely.
How excited are you about tonight?
I'm super excited about tonight because Joey invited me to be a part of the cast, and Joey had a really great. Well, I came up with a story, but Joey had a great script, and it's a mobster kind of movie. And I'm big into monster. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm big into horror, and I'm big into mafia movies. And so, but Joey's a great writer, and he's a great director, and I just thought it was a fun movie to do, and it is. And I'm happy even to be here tonight to have a premiere.
Wonderful. And what's your vision for the film?
My vision is it goes to like a Sundance Film Festival or somewhere nice, and gets a good rating on IMDb. Like we want all the viewers out there to watch the movie and give it a 10. We wanted a 10 because Joey's going to be a famous director, and he's going to be a famous actor someday. And right now he's just starting out, but he's very ambitious. And when you have ambition and passion and intellect regarding movies, how do you lose? You got to win. So I think he's going to be a big shot in the movie industry. I really do. Joey's great. He's a paisan, number one. He's Italian like me, but he's also a very friendly guy and a very accommodating person. Like if I say, Joey, could I do this? Could I say this in the film? Go ahead, try it out. So in other words, he won't just say, no, just do it as directed. He'll say, go ahead, try it and see how it works. So he's very good to work with, interact that way. He listens to creative ideas, and that's what you want in a director and a producer.
And I neglected to introduce Tony Spera. Then Tony Spera played mob boss Carmine DeLuca. How did you bring that character to life?
Well, I brought it to life when I watched all the old mob movies, and a mobster is a guy who knows how to lead, and he's also sometimes a guy who has some compassion for people, but he knows how to get things done. and they're like a dual personality, a mobster. You know, like you take like an Al Capone or those kind of guys. They were brutal, they were vicious, but they were also compassionate. He had a soup kitchen, Al Capone. He used to feed the poor, so he's like a dual personality. He was a good guy, and he was a monster. So I just tried to stick with the in between road of being not that bad of a person, but also being brutal when you need to be.
We thank you so much for being here and being part of this.
I think you're gonna love it.
I'm here with Randy Baruso and China Peruccio. They both played great roles in the film. Randy, you were actually in a lead role.
I was, yes.
Tell me how you felt about being in that lead role.
Well, it was a really cool opportunity. I had heard about it from David Gear. I sent in my reel to Joey. He loved it, and it was pretty much rest is history from there.
And so his character's name was Dickie DeCenzo. Is
Yep.
that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
How was it working with Tony Spera and Joey Ambrosini?
It was a ton of fun. It was a lot of sort of thinking on your feet, you know, because with these short films and stuff, there's a lot of creativity going around. It leaves a lot of availability for people to bounce off each other and come up with ideas on the spot. So overall, a ton of fun.
And China, how did you feel about playing Gabby?
It was fun. It was my first like little movie role, so it was just like a really big honor for them to have me, and I was just really excited to be here. It was a fun time. I mean, we all just really like hung out, got to know each other and talk and all, so it was fun. I had a blast.
Were there any surprises in being in this film?
The surprise for me was how much I got to work in the editing process afterwards. So as much as I was in the film, in post, I worked closely with Sergio, who was the cinematographer and the editor, and with Joey to really kind of bring the movie and polish it a lot, really kind of like fine tune it to get it to where it will be today.
I think just like being actually like on a movie set for me for the first time, like and being in it, that was like a big surprise in its own. I was like, oh, so this is how it really is. Like, nice. I was like, oh, this is fun, but that was pretty much it for me.
Will you do it again?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Especially because I'll definitely want to make her do stuff. She's really good, very natural.
Okay.
Even for just like her first gig, it's very just like believable stuff. You know, I
Right.
think sometimes in the acting space, sometimes people think they have to do more than they have to. And with her, it's just like playing it like a normal person. And that's, I think, really helpful in the acting world.
Well, I'm excited about this film premiere tonight, and you guys look great, so let's enjoy this.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much. You look great too.
I'm here with Adriana Medina, who played Tracy in the film.
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us a little bit about Tracy?
Tracy is the bartender for the Mafia restaurant bar, and she has an ex-boyfriend who tries to come into the bar trying to win her back, and she's like, what are you doing here? She gets mad at him, and then all of the security guards come and kick him out. So, yeah.
So that was the big scene. In
Yes,
the
it was. Yes,
How did
it
it
was.
feel
It
playing in that?
was fun. I mean, it was really, I'm not a bartender by any means, but I was trying to make sure I was like mixing drinks and stuff like that, just trying to get in the moment. And it was a lot of fun. Everybody was great. My scumbag ex-boyfriend was awesome. So it was a lot of fun. Everybody was just really cool. And I can't wait to see what it looks like on screen. So, yeah.
And guys, you got to take a look at her purse here.
My
How
beauty
cute
and the
is
beast.
that? Well,
Favorite.
well, thank you so much. We're excited about seeing it
Absolutely.
today.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye.
I'm here with Michael DeBooth, and I want to know how you feel about playing Lena.
I mean, it took a lot. I'm a good guy at heart. This character brought out the bad guy in me, which I think we all have a lit of. So I pulled it deep on the inside, and luckily Adriana took it. So it was good. It was good. It was a different part of me for sure. Who I actually am. I'm actually a good person. I wouldn't treat a woman with such disrespect, but I had to do what I had to do.
Was it fun?
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, playing a character like that, it makes you're able to play. So it was great. It was awesome.
How does it feel telling all the ladies, telling all the ladies that they're with the wrong man?
If you're with the wrong man, if there's disrespect, if there's honor, if there's gratitude and love, that's right. But know your worth. Know that you deserve a 10. Don't settle for anything less. Don't settle for me.
Thanch you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Michael.
Thank you.
Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
I'm here with Joshua Eady, and he played Franklin Davis in the movie Making Bones. Can you tell me a little bit about that character?
Well, I was approached by Joey, the writer, the creator, and he's always kept saying, "I have a role for you. I have a role for you." So I'm like, okay, what role does he have for me? And he told me about it. Franklin Davis is I guess, drug kingpin who's kind of connected with the mafia, where he has some ties and strings and stuff. So it's a good relationship that he has with them as far as criminal world goes. And I took it as he's a character who's established, he's connected, he doesn't get worked up, he's been around the block a few times, so he knows how to operate in his world.
Did you have fun playing him?
Of course I had fun playing this. Who doesn't have fun playing a villain role, or a person who's like a criminal? Okay, I don't live a criminal life, so to have the opportunity to play a character like that, okay, why not? Let's have some fun with it.
So, how did you prepare for it?
I thought of many roles, many characters that I've seen who's been in that similar type of role. And first of all, looking at the script and, getting ideas from the script on what kind of character he may be, any description that may come across the script. And I take it from there. And, I brought myself to it, what I think someone on that statue or that position would be like, no nonsense, no playing around. And that's how I played the role.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you had fun doing it.
Of course.
And we look forward to seeing the show.
Me too.
I'm here with Chris Baldiga, and he played an interesting role in the movie Making Bones. You want to tell us a little bit about your character?
Yeah, I play a degenerate gambler named Cahal O'Neill. Yeah, I basically get whacked and stuffed in a trunk.
How fun was that?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. All these projects, they're always a lot of fun. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. They did a really excellent makeup job on the bullet hole, where it looked like I really got shot in the side of the head.
Well, at least you know what it looks like. I hope you never have to experience that.
Yeah. I sent it to my mom. I sent a picture of it to my mom, and she's like, "Oh my God, that looks so real. What a nightmare." Yeah. I hope not either.
Well, we look forward to seeing the film and to seeing you in that scene with the bullet in your head. We are here with Keontae Collins, and why don't you tell us a little bit about the role that you played in the movie?
I play a drug dealer in Making Bones. I'm in the scene with Joey Ambrosini, so I'm selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my money up there, selling that good stuff. And Joey Ambrosini, he's going through a hard time in the movie, and he comes and then he just beats the crap out of me, you know what I'm saying? It's a really good scene, one of the best scenes I've ever done, you know what I'm saying? Best acting roles that I've ever done.
So it was fun for you?
Oh, really fun. It was kind of like scary almost, because Joey was like, he was really throwing the punches, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you need that though. You need some realism to what's going on to really sell that scene. So, yeah.
It sounds like you had a lot of fun, even though it was a little scary.
Making films with Joey Ambrosini has been great, man. I've known him for a few years now. We met at Fright Haven. We've been doing films ever since, man. I think that's as far back as I can go with him.
I'm glad that you enjoy working with him, and we're looking forward to seeing this film tonight. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thanks for having me on your show.
I'm here with Lexia Hayden, and she played Isabella in the film. And can you tell me a little bit about your character, Isabella?
My character actually has a really fun part in the film because I get to slap a guy who's bothering a few girls. So it's really fun, especially since he's like taller than me. So I'm just like, it's fun. It's funny.
Could you relate to her part?
A little bit. I've personally never slapped a guy, but sometimes I felt like I wanted to.
What was it like working with all the characters and the actors in the film?
It was great. It was really fun and exciting, and we got some time to like talk to everyone. And it was fun, like meeting a bunch of different people and working with a bunch of different people. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And if you can sum up your experience in one word, what would it be?
Thrilling.
Awesome. That's thrilling for a thriller. Perfect.
Perfect.
And doesn't she look lovely tonight, folks? Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Joining me here tonight is one of our live performers, Louis P. Hi, Louis P. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How do you feel about returning to Monroe Social, to do another performance?
I'm excited. This is actually my first time here. Joey invited me out to come to his event and get my performance on, and so I'm looking forward to it. Oh, we're gonna have a good time tonight. You know, it's gonna be a great event. I'm gonna put on a great show. We're gonna be watching a great movie. It's gonna be a fun time.
I'm here with Callie Tino, and he's one of our live performers tonight. And I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about performing tonight's event?
It's a new opportunity, meet new people, new networking, and it's a good opportunity to come here and support Joey.
Okay, and are you ready to get your groove on?
I'm ready to rock and roll and show you guys some good time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Constantine Krama, the owner of Monroe Social. How do you feel about your place of business being referred to as the backbone of this movie, Making Bones?
Well, when Joey asked me at first, I was really, really excited. I didn't even know how where to start, and being a restaurant is not something common that happens. So when he approached, it was just like amazing. It took us a while to put all the details together, but at the end of the day, it worked out perfectly. And we're excited to have it tonight and to actually show it the premiere in here tonight, which is excellent. We enjoy all the people that came in tonight and all the great followers that he has for this movie. So I'm excited to go and see the movie whenever.
So this is going to be your first time seeing the movie.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I've seen snippets, we've seen stuff happening, but this is when he was very cautious for people not to see the whole thing. So he was like, "Oh, here's a snippet," but it looks good. It looks good, and we're definitely very excited.
Well, that's very gracious of you to be able to offer up your establishment for this opportunity. How do you feel about tonight?
Well, tonight it's very exciting. A little stressful, but I know everything is going to go great. And like I said, a lot of great people in here, and it's just going to be a great night. We have the karaoke starting in a minute, so that will be amazing.
Right.
Yeah, it will be good.
It's going to be a fun show tonight.
Absolutely, it will be a great show. And who's here? I hope they're going to enjoy it. Absolutely. Thank you.
And as a Monroe resident, I can tell you that Monroe Social has awesome food and great drinks and a phenomenal staff. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you.
I am here with Terry Rooney, our first selectman. And we are so happy to have you here. So thank you for coming, first of all.
I wouldn't miss it.
How do you feel about all of this happening in Monroe?
Well, Monroe is a very quiet town, and I always feel like we need a little bit more excitement. And this is more excitement, so I'm happy to see it. I know a lot of these folks from other towns and cities from across Connecticut, so I walk in and I think I'm going to see people that are local, and I'm seeing a lot of people I've known for years from other areas. So it's great to see them come enjoy the town.
Right. I was excited to see this come, so I really appreciate you being here, and I hope that you enjoy the show tonight.
And I just have to add, Joey would not let me not be here. He asked me, I think, every week, at least 3 times a week to be here. It was very important to him. He's a Monroe guy, so that makes it important to me.
Right. And you know what? He is a go-getter, and thank you for, heeding his call to be here, because it is important for Monroe.
Yeah, I mean, when anybody puts an effort forward to do something like this, it deserves the recognition that it's getting. I'm actually really surprised to see as many people as there are, so this is great.
Awesome.
This is great. So, looking forward to seeing the movie, though.
Yes.
Can you give me any hints of what happens?
I'm really not supposed to.
Come on, give me something.
Let's see. There's surprises.
Does the bald guy die first? Because a lot of times the bald guy dies first.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.